What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Hope everybody having a wonderful day, man. So, 5 signs you're dating a toxic person. His name is Matthew, I think Hussey. Yeah, Matthew Hussey. All right, so we're gonna get straight into it. I was already trying to record this. I got probably halfway in, but I decided to change up I had some pointers I wanted to talk about. That's why. So we're gonna get straight into it.
In today's video, we're going to be talking about toxic people and how to know if you're dating one. So I have 5 ways that I've thought about that really indicate someone is poisonous for your life. The first one, in an argument, they look to inflict damage, not solve problems. I always think that one of the defining factors of a successful relationship is when 2 people come together to solve problems, not to argue. That doesn't mean they never argue. It just means that when they do talk about things, they're always trying to problem solve and trying to figure out what's the best solution. When you date a toxic person, generally speaking, they try to inflict damage. They're not trying to solve problems, they're trying to protect themselves. I always think about it like scorpion mode. You get near a scorpion, it gets afraid and it stings you. And you'll also find, by the way, that when you're doing something that makes them feel insecure, let's say you're going out in the evening and it's something that maybe they're not invited to, maybe this is just something you're going to on your own. If they're feeling insecure about it, they won't come to you with that vulnerability. Instead, they'll make it a fight and then go to one-upmanship or revenge. So now they'll go out, but it will be about one-upping you, doing something that will make you even more jealous than they feel right now. Again, it's about inflicting damage, not about solving problems. Number 2.
Okay, so on that one, I agree. I feel like personally, when a person doing this, it's a reflection of themselves. When you are trying to be in a relationship, you attract usually what you have inside you, or you attract the men that you, or the women that you decide, you know what, they have problems, they have issues, I have problems, they have issues. But when you see this red flag of insecurity, when they are insecure about you going out, trying new things, trying to have trust, they don't trust you talking to guys or girls or all kinds of shit like that, and they try to make it worse and actually not add value, or they not try to understand or talk to you about it, bro, that's a toxic person. If you cannot build with that person, if they always trying to tear you down, if they always trying to argue, if they always trying to not support you on some stuff, just like going out with your boys or trying to decide to pick a nice, something, just simple shit, bro. Just literally simple shit. If they're not trying to be cooperative with that, and they trying to always have some type of issue towards something, then that's a toxic person, bro. You cannot be trying to hang out with that person, because that means they have a lot of insecurities and problems within themselves. It starts with themselves first, and then they put it out to the person they with. So people don't be looking at those signs, bro.
They treat everything like it's an attack. So when you come to them wanting to talk about something that you're not happy with, maybe it's a behavior pattern that you're seeing in the relationship, maybe it's something they did this week, something they said, you may come to them in a completely civil and rational way and choose your words very carefully and say, listen, I just wanted to talk to you about that thing this week. You'll find that they will meet that with aggression. By the way,
man, oh my gosh, bro. This literally happened to me, bro. I'm not gonna cap with y'all. Every time I try to mention something, my wants, or trying to talk to them about, what, it's like when you try to communicate with somebody or try to be yourself or speak your heart, it's like they just shut it down. It's like they just get mad about it, or they just get they feel like they're assaulted by it. Just for you trying to be honest with you. Just for you being honest. It's like they want an honest guy, or they want an honest woman, but then you're the one over here always attacking and not trying to see a different perspective. You're the one over here trying to go against it instead of trying to cooperate on it. You're not trying to come to a middle, bro, or at least trying to compromise enough to understand, okay, this is how they feel. You know what? I am their partner. that it makes sense. Like, I should try my best to change it. I should try my best to fix it. But when this happened to me, bro, like, it's just crazy because I see these red flags. I'm like, nah, it's not gonna last. For me, I already know. Like, I already see, when I see this shit, when I see this shit, I'm like, no, it's not gonna last. It's about to end soon. It's literally about to end. I usually be ending this. If I see stuff like, if I can't cooperate with a woman, bro, it's gonna end soon. I already know it's about to end because it's the fact that you're trying to be yourself. You're trying to, express how you feel on the issues, the problems, the situation, and then they are taking it as an insult or like, it's like, and this is for a guy perspective. This is more of a guy perspective. For a women perspective, I know it's kind of different because, I can only really relate to the guy's perspective. But when a guy is trying to talk to a woman, nowadays, it seems like they get frustrated or like and the thing is, I'm very calm on everything. Like I'm very reasonable. I'm a very reasonable person. We can debate things. Me and my friends, we don't believe in the same thing. They believe in different things. They know I'm a biblical person, but we still are real good friends because at the same time we compromise, we see different perspectives, and I learn something from them, they learn something from me. But the thing about that is, in a relationship, for a woman or like sometimes for a man, they don't want to change that, bro. They don't want to change their perspective. They're so hardcore in their beliefs. It hits them so much in their soul that if that's it. They don't want to change that. They don't want to fix it. They don't want to see a different perspective. They believe in that only. That's how you know they're closed-minded. But then they're going to be coming at you and saying that you closed-minded, that you have issues, that you have problems, that this and that, when it's a reflection on them. They're just projecting it on you, not knowing they're projecting that issue on you. And it's crazy because they feel like everything you try to talk about, and if you feel like, and I'm talking about all these people, if you feel like you cannot talk to your partner, leave, bro. End it. Drop it. If they don't want to fix it, they don't want to talk about what your wants are too, then leave, bro. You don't have to stay. You don't have to stay. You can find someone that will do better, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna take some time because you gotta use that time to fix yourself, see what you really want, like really build yourself. Take singleness is not a bad thing because that's the time that you be getting up there, you be growing, you be adding your value, you be doing so much for yourself. You have so much freedom for yourself. It's a good thing to be single, bro. But when you do get into a relationship, understand you got to be on the same goal, the same page, bro. Y'all have to be partners, bro. Y'all have to be on some type of mindset. Let's keep going.
One of the common side effects of this, and you may have seen this for yourself, is you'll find yourself now afraid to bring up problems with them. If you find you sit there agonizing over what words to use and treading on eggshells as you say something, then if you're doing that to the extreme, it means that you don't have a healthy relationship with construction.
Man, and the thing is, for me personally, I had to speak down. It's like I had to speak down to their level, bro. Because my mindset is a whole different mindset. I think differently than most men, I feel like. I think different than an average guy that a lot of women do not be seeing because they see me as an average guy. But when they get to know me, oh yeah, it's definitely something different. I definitely have a different perspective on life. I have a different perspective on human beings, on relationships, a lot of things. I have a whole different perspective on so much. But when I'm trying to give this little information to, let's say, one of my partners, like any of them, they find that kind of intimidating in a way. Like, it's not something they want to like see differently. They just find it intimidating. They just see it as cocky, or they see it as, oh, like he's too blunt. When I'm like, yeah, I'm blunt as fuck. Because I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna go around eggshell. I'm not finna be around the bush, bro. I'm about to be real raw. I'm about to be raw cut. This is who you get. At this point, nah. The last one, I had to speak down and like literally try to understand their mindset so much that they didn't want to see my mindset at all. They don't want to see my point at all. They don't want to like understand the God, like my God, just for me. They didn't want to understand the God perspective at all. She didn't want to understand it. So she had to go, bro. Like, that's as simple as that. It just didn't work out, bro. It just didn't work. But it just like, this goes for everything, men and female. If this person did not want to communicate with you, if you feel like you have to go around the issues so much instead of just be yourself and actually talk to them about it, then no, it's not a healthy relationship. In that bitch.
Criticism in your relationship. 3, they make you the root of all evil. So whenever there's a problem, whenever there's something going wrong, they will always make it about you and your problems and what you're doing wrong and why you don't understand it. So now, instead of admitting that something is actually their fault, that they need to change something, they'll make you the problem. They'll convince you that the problem is coming from you. And this is one of the really insidious parts of dating a toxic person, is that they become very good manipulators. And they can make you believe that things are your fault that have nothing to do with you. But proximity is power. So whoever you spend the most time around in your life, you will find that they will have an effect on your belief system that you don't even give them credit for. I don't care how strong your frame of reference is. I don't care how strong your confidence.
You see, this is why I'm okay dating a person that I don't believe in what I believe in, but they have the same morals. Like, they have the same, like, if this person understands, like really understand what I be trying to tell these women, bro, like, for me personally, this is me. I'd be like, yo, I don't care what you believe in. I honestly don't. But you gonna respect me. That's the one thing. That's one thing that as a man wants is respect. You're going to at least be open to learn. You're gonna be at least open to communicate. You gotta be willing to work with me, not go against me. You have to be willing to do things for me. Also, if I'm doing things for you, this has to go back. There has to be some type of change, some type of flow. And then the thing is, if that works out, if she understands, if we can communicate, we can talk. She can believe in whatever. I don't give a fuck, bro. She can believe in whatever. You gotta realize when you in a relationship, your mindset, your personal experience, what you go through, what you believe in, that shit will pour into that other person. Let me repeat that. Whatever you believe in, whatever you like, you don't have to change this person. All you have to do is just be you. And if they accept you for you, kudos. And then all you have to do is live by that. Eventually they're going to take traits of that. Eventually they're going to start learning from that. Eventually they're going to see your perspective on that. But a lot of times when it comes to dating, they don't want to see your perspective. They don't want to understand how you see things or how you feel. They just want to stick to their issues. And then when they're going through some shit, when they're going through problems, they attack you. They put that anger towards you. It's like they're not even being aware of this, bro. I swear, bro. I like me personally. I know there be some guys. I be witnessing. I be hearing girl stories, and then I be seeing, of course, guy stories. Cause both sides. They do this shit. Both sides do this shit. Obviously, both sides do this shit. Cause I see women pick these guys. Y'all understand? Women be picking these guys. And then at the same time be wondering why he do this. I mean, bro, you obviously not seeing the red flags, what he be doing. He's controlling you. He's toxic. He wants to not let you talk to your friends, and he controls your situations and what you wear and all kinds of shit. Like, bro, you should already know what to wear to respect for respect on your guy. You don't have to have a guy dress you, bro. Hell no, bro. I feel like me personally, I shouldn't have to dress a woman or like convince a woman or something. She should already have that mindset. But when they don't have that mindset, and then you try to put your input on it, they're gonna see it as an attack. They're gonna say something about, oh yeah, you feminism, or you don't like blah blah blah, you have an issue on like body shaming or something. I don't know. It's always something else besides what you was trying to really say. what you were really trying to like. It's like they twist it, or they turn the issues, their insecurities, or whatever problem until they get it. They turn it back on you. Anything you talk about, they turn it back on you. It's like they have an issue with you, and it's like, why? Keep going though.
Those comments, those accusations, their belief systems will eventually get through. We become our peer group, right? Whoever we spend the most time with. And your ultimate peer group is the person that you date, because you spend the most time around that person. So remember that proximity is power, and if you let someone too close and they keep affecting you and telling you that things are your fault,
you're gonna start believing it. That's why a lot of women nowadays are so mentally fucked right now, because they go around these fucking toxic men, right? And the thing is, y'all gotta understand, I'm kind of tired, so my mindset isn't fully functioning right now. Like, cause I mean, I just woke up like a little bit, but these women, they be picking these guys, right? Not understanding what you be. These women, they're so emotionally attached. They get attached way more than it's hard. Of course, I'm not saying a guy won't get attached to. Of course, there's gonna be guys, but for a woman, bro, that shit means a lot. That's why it's supposed to be so serious for them to when they have sex with men. But they don't see it as serious nowadays. But when they do have sex with a man, when they do give their bodies to a man, when they do submit to a man, bro, y'all gotta understand. She's gonna be attached to you. She's gonna be like literally dealing with the bullshit and that toxic man. She's gonna constantly do this with the toxic men. And it's like, bro, you're not understanding, you're breaking yourself. And these men be breaking these women, they be affecting these women, and then because of that experience they went through, because of that trauma they went through with that man, that one guy that they decide to stay with, they decide to keep on trying to build with and grow with and try to change or try to endure it or whatever, they bring that issue usually to the next relationship. Because they don't know how to fix themselves, it seems like, until that's where they get to go through these stages of a whole stage. They change up their lifestyle. They change up their clothing. You will see a whole different version of a girl after she literally will either go down or she'll glow up. It's either or. Cause that dude, he definitely changed her mentally. He definitely changed her. You would see these girls be having some mental problems with their exes. This is why they be staying in touch with their exes still too. Cause they still have an effect on them. Because they've been around these men. They're so attached to these men. That man was like literally, supposed to be this head of her. He was supposed to be. They're a part of each other. Y'all have to realize, this is why I'm very big on like trying to be careful on who you date nowadays, because these women be attached. They be so attached to that one guy, bro. I'm telling you, it's that one guy, or it'd be like these couple of guys, because when they have sex with so many guys, they're going to be attached to these guys, bro. They're going to be thinking they're going to be bringing all this baggage to the next one, unless she's a really logical woman, unless she's actually an understanding woman that actually want to change, that actually understands that she has stuff to work on, and she wants to improve. But usually, a women don't want to take accountability. They don't want to see it as their problem. They probably want to blame the man. They be like, oh, he was toxic, blah 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 blah. This, he did that, he did this, and then she's not ready for a relationship at all for a while because she decided to pick that dude. She decided to spend all those years with this dude instead of trying to break it off. But I'm not saying it's easy. Of course, it's not easy on every situation. But in certain situations, if you have a father figure in your life, or you have somebody that actually cares about you and they want to help you get out of that, and you're not trying to get out of that or trying to ask for help to get out of that, and it's like, bro, you putting yourself in that position, you know what I'm saying? You're not trying to get a different perspective, and then you having poor judgment, putting all your energy, all your resources, all your time into this one guy, not understanding this guy is what's bringing you down mentally. This guy is what's fucking you over mentally. And then when you find the right guy or find a good guy, you don't even know what to do. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to act around a good guy. They don't know how to act around a good guy because they keep on. All they know, all they're used to is hearing what that other guy said to them. All they're used to is being shamed, body shamed, having insecurities. The dude telling them she's ugly, she's doing this and that. They put themselves in that position. Understand that. So hey, for the guys that are simps, don't be feeling bad for these women. They put themselves in this position, bro. They did. They choose that guy. But I'm not saying this is every certain situation, but most of them, yes. Most of them, yeah. But this is not every situation. I know there's situations harder and difficult than other ones. There's layers to it. But most of the time, the women be picking these guys, cause y'all the ones that allow these guys to enter you. You're the ones that are gatekeepers in the beginning, bro. Y'all the ones that be choosing. Y'all have the choice to pick a toxic guy or not. You have that choice. But the thing is, you get to the point where these women, bro, they deal with the bullshit. They deal with the madness. They deal with the issues. They deal with all these pains. And then when they have a guy trying to approach them, a good guy, they single, bro. They don't want to be tied down at all, bro. They don't want a relationship at all. They want to date. They want to say it's complicated. They want to say all these other things instead of be your girl, bro. Because why? Because she's still affected by that last guy. She's still affected by what it used to be, what she had, the memories what she had with that other guy. Even though it was toxic, she still loved that dude. She still loved that dude. And it's crazy because women nowadays, they keep repeating the same mistake over and over and over again.
Believe that, and it will erode your confidence over time. Number 4. They'll show you the most love when you're hurt. One of the common patterns in toxic relationships is that toxic person they'll accuse you of things, they'll cut you, they'll hurt you. And when you're on your knees, crying, begging, when in that moment where you're at your lowest ebb and they realize that they've been able to break you, then they'll switch. Then they'll begin showing you love. So it's this kind of schizophrenic behavior where they'll go super aggressive, they'll make you feel like crap, they'll make you feel insecure, and when you're so insecure that you need their love and you're sorry and you just need someone to lean on and you need them as a crutch, then they'll show you love. And here's why. Because at that point they feel like it's safe to do so. Because in the moments where you're feeling strong, they're feeling weak. Which brings me on to point number 5. They get uncomfortable with your success. You'll find that a toxic person will belittle your ambitions, will make you feel unworthy, even when you're doing well. When you do well and you have an achievement, they won't celebrate it with you and get excited with you. They'll brush it off, they'll change the subject relatively quickly, or they'll find a problem with it. You come home saying you got a promotion and they'll say, well, won't that now be a lot more work? They'll actually try and denigrate whatever it is you've achieved because they prefer you when you're weak. When things are going wrong, when you get fired, you'll get lots of love from this person. But when you get that pay rise, or when you go and start that new business, or when you do anything that could threaten them and the relationship because they perceive you to be pulling away from them or getting stronger or needing them less, all of a sudden they get vicious, or they just get detached, because there are 2 ways people go. Some people get aggressive and vicious and say, you don't care about me anymore. They go down that road. You're doing all of these things now. You don't care anymore. They try and make you feel guilty. Or they just act like they don't care anyway. And you'll find that they get distant from you when things are going well. They start spending more time with other people, giving more love to other people, and giving less love to you. So this video isn't about...
I think we're going to end it right there. And I can put my input. I'm not going to finish it. Fuck it. We're going to put a little input on it. So, my last thoughts on this. I feel like, honestly, if you are a logical person, I feel like women and men, truly, if you actually understand logic, when you single, bro, and this goes for men and women, like, this is for both sides. When you single, bro, that is the time where you should be building yourself. That is the time you should be trying to change yourself. This is the time you're trying to find your happiness. This is the time you're supposed to build your business. This is the time you're supposed to be growing your legacy. This is the time where you add value to yourself and bring value to the next, and when you're ready, you can bring value to the next relationship or bring value to the next partner. change your mindset, change your way of how you see things. Change, try to change. That when you single, this is a time of reflection. This is a time of growth. That's the whole point of being single. You can do it when you're in a relationship, but for some reason, it's like people don't understand. Like they don't want to be alone. They don't want to be by themselves and stuff like that. And I get it. I definitely do. Like I don't like being single either. But you gotta understand that's discipline. Same thing with semen retention. You gotta be uncomfortable. You gotta get uncomfortable. You gotta get used to the uncomfortable. You gotta get used to being by yourself. You gotta get used to loving yourself. You gotta get used to trying to change yourself. You gotta get used to trying to motivate yourself, grow yourself, because their job isn't, your partner job is to bring value. Your partner job is to add on to what you already have, bro. That's your partner's job. They're not supposed to be, their job isn't to build you. Their job isn't to like change you. That's not their job. Their job is to you're supposed to be already doing your change. You should already have that mindset where, okay, I'm straight. I can change. I can do this. You should be willing to be okay by change. You should be okay trying to be open to different things and different opportunities, all kinds of things when you enter a relationship. A whole fresh start, a whole clean slate. So don't bring baggage in the old relationships. Don't bring somebody down. Do not get discouraged. If you get into a relationship, understand y'all supposed to be building a legacy together. Y'all goal is to be trying to bring kids, bring a family, or if you don't want kids, at least build something, or a business, build a branding, something. Build something for yourselves for it to last. A lot of people get in these relationships not having an end goal or a mindset of where y'all want to go, bro. Y'all just in a relationship for love. And it's more than just love, bro. A relationship is more than just love. It's more than just love. Y'all be wanting this love aspect, but then it's like, where's the logical and the mindset where all the people do be having issues on? Because y'all don't be communicating. Y'all can't communicate. That person always are insecure about a lot of things. They're insecure with themselves. They're insecure about you doing things. They're insecure about all kinds of shit. They have all these issues going on. It's like, and all you can do is bear it, basically. That's all you can do, unless you leave, bro. All you can do is bear it or fall into it. But it's better to just walk away from it. It's better to walk away from a toxic relationship. It's better to just like say, fuck this shit. Hell no. Change and then actually build yourself and grow yourself. These women out here, they be left broken, bro. But I feel like it really impacts the man too. But it can be a positive way. Not for all men, of course, but it can be a positive way because like men, we be wanting love too. We be wanting to be, we have our needs too. And now in our society nowadays, and this is why I talk about these topics, it's like, it's more of a woman's wants. It's more whatever she wants instead of what the man wants. It's all about her needs and her wants. But then she gets with the wrong dude and try to give that dude all the wrong shit. Like, she gives the wrong dude everything. She give the toxic dude all her energy. She try to be a wife to the toxic dude. She try to change for the toxic dude. But then when it comes to the good dude, she don't have it in her. Y'all keep giving y'all energy to the wrong person, bro. Y'all keep out here hoeing. Y'all keep on dealing with multiple guys. This is why it's so hard for y'all to find a man, bro. Because y'all not willing to change yourselves. Y'all not willing to admit that y'all are wrong. Y'all don't want to admit y'all wrong, bro. This goes for men too. But I'm trying to help the women understand, like, yo, if you want to find a right dude, you need to realize, you need to stop trying to get validation from all these fucking guys all the fucking time. Stop being on social media all the fucking time. Stop trying to rush into a relationship all the fucking time. Build with somebody. Build. Get to know these guys for real, though. Actually talk. Actually communicate. Actually, like, see what their mindset's at. Be smart, bro. These women don't even want to give you the time of day. They don't even want to learn something from you. They feel like they already know everything, it seems like. They feel like they already have it. Whatever they believe in, that's what they stick to. Whatever it is. So I hope everybody have a nice day, man. Y'all follow me, bro. Like, for real. Because we're going to be doing this, like, for real, for real. Y'all have a nice one, man.